the biggest and largest theater in Turkey.
25,000. But if you look at the front of us, amazing building. When you open the books, internet, you can see the picture. In a public toilet, just for men, not for ladies.
Because he said that they bite, right?
Yeah, he did say that.
How was the Ephesus? Do you like?
Yes.
Today I'm in the ancient city of Ephesus, which is located on the west coast of modern-day Turkey, or Türkiye. They say humans had been inhabiting this area since the Neolithic age, about 6,000 BC. Ephesus was an important center in early Christianity, and for a few years the Apostle Paul lived here.
If you lose your group, don't make a panic. Try to find your group. If not, enjoy. 7th century, before Christ, that region came under rule of Lydia. Lydia, first time they used gold as a money in the world. We call that building Odeon. Odeon was built with use under his wife, Flavia Appian, 2nd century after Christ. Look at here. First section like a wall, stage buildings, 2 floors, and a door, window, column, niche, and statues. When we go there, you can small orchestra, semicircular shapes, where was music played, and cabaret, Odeon seats. There are 5 door fronts. There were 2 more on 2nd floor next to people. Sometimes people get late to the gate. It's reached the 2nd floor. They thought wooden roof tiles, 2 functions. When they use the Odeon, constant area.
I am entering the Odeon of Ancient Ephesus. This small theater was originally constructed in the 2nd century AD and seats around 1,500 people. This building would have served as a space for political meetings, social events, concerts, and theatrical performances.
This is Ephesus on the coast of Turkey. Very beautiful here. Greek, Roman ruins mainly. Paul spoke here, John spoke here. Could be wrong about that. I need to know my biblical history better. But this is a small theater, I believe, and just starting my tour. Being very careful here so I do not fall on my butt and embarrass myself in front of all these people at Ephesus. That's a steep little stair.
This area marks the Prytaneion. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, it served as the official administrative building, or like City Hall. This is where religious ceremonies, official receptions, and banquets were held.
Normally you cannot see the floor like that empty. 1,000 people.
Just packed, I bet.
Ancient times, sea was not so far. Sea was in front of us, whole area. 3,000 years ago. Earthquake, erosion, river. We'll see on the left side, small bay. It is richly port by narrow and difficult canal. But after 7th century, there was no harbor. There's no harbor, no money. And there was a malaria, was the mosquitoes, that about the 7th century. Main street, main avenue, Many shop on the right and left side. You can see big buildings, 2 floors. That was the bibliotheques. Bibliotheke. The library Celsus. We kept all the books. Behind the buildings, commercial agora, marketplace, pazar. And there's a terrace houses, which was royal families. There's a roof on top. Many houses on the right and left side too, for example. Commercial side. This part of the city, official side. On your left, a huge temple. Domitian temple. Second largest temple of the region. 100 meters long. 50 is wide. From temple, dipteros. Lower part like a shops. Temple on tops. Domitianus was emperor between 81 96. That time he was honest man, good man. But other became crazy. He said, I'm a Lord and God. He tried to kill Saint John. He took the Saint John to Roma for torture. Sent him Patmos Island. Saint John, Saint Patmos Island, with him. He wrote the apocalyptic revelation there. He wrote a 7 letter to 7 churches. But one day, his slave became crazy, killed him. When he killed him, many Christians, they wanted to destroy his temple. He killed many Christians. But if they destroyed the temple, they lost the honor. They want to give it a name. They changed new temple. They call Vespasian. Vespasianus. He was the father of Domitianus. Big arch is a single arch, the fountain, Seculus Polio fountain, will be called Domitianus fountain too. Take your nice picture. And we are going down. This is the lower part. Nice gate behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Hercules Gate was here. Hercules on the pillar, which you see. Road is narrow. Nike, which is low, which is next to the tree, used to be here. That gate was very important. Official, commercial. We're on a commercial side. Many shop on the right and left side. We'll show some base. We will stand the doctor. For example, marble was so slippery. That's tiny hole on the floor used to for that reason. Than horses, animal to people. We can learn they use the right side.
Get you.
Many rich people stay here. They are rich, royal, aristocrat, consul, proconsul. On the right side and left side, for example, too. The big fountain was here. That was the biggest and largest fountain. Trajan, Trajan's fountain, like a U-shape, 2 floors. Original building was more than 9 meters high. His statue was there, the Vulcan Base, full. Trajan's father, the fountain, he was the father of Hadrian, for example. Take your nice picture from here. Each houses 6 or 12 rooms. How big their houses? How big your house?
My house? I have too big a house.
How big house?
Like 3,000 square feet.
You know how big they are?
How?
10,000.
Nice.
975 meters square area, one house. 12 rooms each house. Shape is same big courtyard. It means column and roof on. Pool, well, open air. All the door, look the window for that courtyard. No windows. Each house's water supply, fountain, private toilet, private Roman bath, center heating system.
Come here.
They hit the houses 2,000 years ago. All the floor mosaics, all the wall was a marble, frescoes. We can see some example of the lower part. Somebody
I don't know. I think he was just rubbing against me. I thought he was attacking.
Oh, okay. Because he said that they bite, right?
Yeah, he did say that.
We can many mosaic on the floor.
Okay.
Original. First century to 7th century after Christ. They are shops. That's from shops. Column and roof on. Many Moses still waiting there. One day when they're ready, they fixed on the floor. We can see something inside the building. One medallion. One medallion, one line till the gold as a mosaic. All of them marble without red one. Red is there for not marble, granite. I mean, no, sorry, for the clay, red clay. Nice one. Good example, like a small clay carpet. The big one, rectangular shape, for example. Some ivy leaves, like a heart shapes. Sometimes we can see some animals like a duck, some fish on the floor as a mosaics too. Sometimes we can see some animals like a duck, some fish. There's a nice temple in front of us. That was the Hadrian temple, second finest building in Ephesus after restoration, 2nd century. Look at the facade. 4 columns, big arch. There's one lady on the arch. Her name is Türkiye. Türkiye was the Greek goddess of city. Roman we called her Fortuna. Fortuna. The Fortuna. Now we can picture some coffee shops, Starbucks on the arch. But there's one more lady. Inside, ladies there. They believe maybe she was the Medusa. Before we go next to the buildings, we just check on the corner. Toilet, public toilet, ladrina, just for men, not for ladies.
I'm in. Oh, it's like an ancient one.
Ancient.
So I can't use it.
No.
So they had like a sewer system.
Yes, exactly. In a public toilet, just for men, not for lady. 2nd century after Christ. Around the building, 3-side wooden roof. Here there's no roof. Full, open, here. There's no window. Around the building, 3
Don't
seconds in
drop
marble
it.
sits like that. And the sits gutter, running water non-stop. 2 meters, good more than 5 or 6 meters, there's no smell. There's one more gutter sits, clean water. Or for the here, there's a gutter, clean water, for fresh water, clean. First person was so lucky. It's clean water, clean sponge. Get the next. The last one's unlucky. That reason rich people, rich men, before they came to here, they sent slaves first. For what? Keep the city first. First they came, they sat, warm up the stone, the rich came to here. The talk chat, some musician came to here, right? Keep it noises. Every small fountain was here, make a water sounds. That's the healthy people is concentrate. And the smell problem, exhaust, pipes in the wall, for example. Public toilet just for men, Roman bath, toilet, and brothel. Bordel, big complex building like. We believe Hadrian temple was behind the gate. You will find yes, just checking the gate over the temple. But if you look at the front of us, amazing building. When you open the books, internet, we can see the picture. That was the bibliotheca, Celsus. 3rd biggest one. First biggest one was in Alexandria, in Egypt. That was burned down 4-1 BC. More than 500,000 books. 2nd biggest one was in Türkiye, was in Pergamon. That was destroyed too. The 3rd biggest one, this one. That building which was built in the honor of Roman senator Gaius, Julius, Celsus, Ptolemaios, by whom? His son. 2nd century. The facade, 2 floors. Inside of the building were 3-story buildings, 3 floors. There's built double wall around the building. Why? Double wall, air. The whole against the humidity. The facade, above columns, you can see the 4 ladies inside the columns. That 4 ladies are not original. Original exhibition now, Vienna Museum, Austria. First one on the left side they call Sophia, wisdom. Arete, virtue. Enoia, intelligent. The last one on the right side, episteme, epistemology. Also that was destroyed by the Goths. Gothic in Russian 3rd century. About 19th century there was nothing here. This is after restoration, 1970, 1978. Building one more time like the original. 3 arches on the right corner. There's the gate of the Agora, marketplace, bazaar, which was the 1st century by Mosaics and Mithridates. There's one more the buildings, not so clear, but they believe that was a brothel behind us. It's a brothel not so easy for men to came. If they came, they lost the honor. If they married, they discussed with the wife. There is a man, rich man said like that. Honey, I am going to go to Celsus. I want to read some books of history, geography, biology. If you have boy with some money, shopping. The shop, they thought their husband read some books. Maybe. We will take a tunnel from this building underneath to this building.
Really?
Back home, they wife us again. Honey, where you been? What to read today? History, geography, biology, or anatomy. The next 10 minutes, I am waiting here. Go there, enjoy, take some back again here.
biggest and largest theater in Turkey.
25,000. Greek and Roman theater was different. Greek and Rome shape is different. Like a horse, shoes shapes. Roman time semicircular shapes. Greek time they need the hills like that. Roman is arch like a Colosseum. Greek time there's no stage building. That wall wasn't there. But nice view. Sea view. Roman time minimum 2 and 3 floors. They built a theater for Dionysos. He was a wine god. First time they came to here, make some ceremony. They ate and wine. The wine they drank. Not dancing, singing. So demonstration was born like that. That's the reason there was an altar. First they can boss some lecture. Choro, the play had an orchestra. That time that wall wasn't there. Greek time. The wall and proscenium. Second podium, the play was there. That's different Greek and Roman theater. St. Paul was here. He did preach. They tried to kill him. Because merchant was silversmith. There's no St. Paul here. But he was so lucky, some soldiers, the Jewish, they helped him. took him for Macedonia. A lot of friends get concert. Elton John, Stings, Pavarotti, Diana Ross get concert here, for example. Take some picture, use the other gate. Okay, let's go other side.
I hereby declare the pandemic over for all of humanity. I know it's cool in here. Too bad we can't walk through here.
Yeah, that's
Didn't like him too much because why? Because he turned the people to Christian. All the merchant earned the money that days. Artemis statues or some pieces about the Artemis, gold, silver, whatever. Big income. Many people came for that reason, for holiday, pilgrimage, or something. If the people are Christian, who bought that pieces? They try to kill him. Let the thousands of people met the where St. Paul preached. They are shouting. They try to kill him, but he was so lucky. Some soldier, Jewish, they helped him, took him that watchtower on the hills. Otherwise, they killed him. When the people normal life, he escaped from here to Macedonia. He started journey, third one. He came again one more time. He went to Antalya, Aspendos, Perge, Antiochia. He went to Patara, in the sea, big harbor. Got on boat there. He went to Rome. Reached Rome, arrested. They cut his head in Rome. They killed him, for example. Now we need to go next to tree, next to people. We turn the back. We take our nice picture about the theater. But we need to turn the right side. That's just all the trees. In tree, gate there. When the pass the gate, side will shop on the right and left. Then shop auto park. Our bus is waiting there.
Okay.
We are finished for the Ephesus. How was the Ephesus? Do you like?
Yes.
Let's go over park. Take our last picture there.
Could you imagine? Filled with people, more drunk people falling down the stairs, just like in our stadiums in America.
pretty much.
Yeah. You see, I don't know, some of the YouTube clips, all the stupid fights that people have over stupid things.